What's up, people? Today I want to talk about Seiishizo video. I mean, kind of reaction to his video, talking about like he said like big changes is coming. Maybe there's a collab and something. He's talking about that. I'll put a link to his video down on the comment section down below. Okay, so I think some of the things he said is wrong. Um, he's saying, not he's saying. He's like guessing, speculate that big changes is coming, like a huge update version 9. There's like maybe 2A, balance patch, collab. I mean, probably we're gonna have that this year, but I don't think the huge update that he's saying is coming this month. 2A, not this month. Balance patch definitely this month. End of the month for sure. Collab though, collab. He did mention collab. Okay, let me put up the calendar for this. Okay, I put up a calendar. I scribbled like I circle the date when there is an update from Cartoons, like the usual update, not the update to fix some error. Okay, the usual update. I usually look at the time, the date. Usually they are 2 weeks apart, right? 2 weeks apart, except during the balance patch month, the dates kind of like the day can be a longer. It's like 15, 19 days or something to fit in the balance patch at the end of the month. Okay, so for the last few, hold on, let me pause his video. Hold on. Before I can talk first. Okay, so as you can see, the last 4 updates all are like 2 weeks apart. Okay, but I'm guessing for the month of July. Hold on. Oop. I'm gonna like. Okay, for the month of July, as you can, oh my god, I make it this smaller then. Okay. So for the month of July, as you can see, for the month of July, the last update we have is June 25th. So it should have been this week, right? July 9th should be 2 weeks, right? But usually we have a balance patch at like the end of the month. So if we have an update on the 9th, and then at the end of the month they have a balance patch, it's like too far apart, like 3 weeks apart. Usually Comtours doesn't do that. So that's why they skipped this week. And I believe the update will be on the 16th and 30th, most likely. It could have been earlier, it could have been later, depending on what we're gonna have on the update. And Seiishizo also pointed out that hold on, let me get this off. Let me show. Hold on, let me do this first. He also mentioned about the date of the current event that's ending. He pointed out most of the date ends like at the end of the month on the 27th. Okay. But as I've mentioned earlier a few times in my videos, there's an event. He forgot to mention this event. Oh, it's not an event here. Is this one, the free special summon event? This one ends on the July 13th. So every event ends on the 27th. 27, this one is prediction event, doesn't count. Select this one also 27th. This one will end this today, Sunday. This one is 27, 27, 27, 27. This one is also 27, I believe. No, this one is, yeah, 27 too. Everything 27 except the SP summon thing, which we have up for another week on the 13th, like 7 more days. So I think this is kind of significant. So that makes me think that we're gonna have the collab sooner than what Seiishizo is saying. Seiishizo is saying probably at the end of the month together with balance patches. But the last two at least. Last year, yes, we have collab together with balance patches because they're end of the month. But somehow this year, Comtours kind of changes it a bit, as the Demon Slayer collab was done at early January, January 9th, I believe. So second week of January. And then we have a balance patch at the end of the month. So I think with this one, it will also be collab first and then balance patch at the end of the month. So I would expect the balance patch to come after this one is over. Okay, so I think Seiishizo said maybe at the end of the month, so I believe it's not. I think he's wrong there. I mean, he may be right because he works with Come To Us. Maybe he has something that we don't know, but I would assume this is a very important date. 7 days after this is over, we might have the collab, like in the week after this is over. So if I'm right about this, we will have some sort of collab announcement this coming week. The week when this is on the last week. So on the week of, where's my calendar? Calendar thingy. So this is the last week of the 6 to the 13, right? Is the last week of the SP summon. So I believe during this week, 14 to 20. Wait, no. This is the last day of the SP summon. So this is next week, right? So I believe the collab will be released sometimes this week. And there will be a teaser sometimes next week. So sometimes this. Okay? That's my prediction. So I think that's something that's wrong about what Seiishizo is saying. That he's saying it may be at the end of the month together with balance patch. And then, of course, he mentioned last unit being released is on the Beetle Guardian is the 12th of April. So that's like 3 months ago. So that's perfect if we have the collab on this week. On the 13th to 19th. So that's why it's like 3 months. Because the last time we have a collab is January 9th. They released Beetle Guardian on April 12th. Sorry. So it's like 3 months, 3 months. That makes sense, right? I don't think it's gonna be this or this one. He also mentioned about 2A. 2A right now is like a year. We have 2A. The last 2A is last year, Hapu, right? October. So I believe this year 2A probably will at almost the same time as last year. Probably not in July. So we're not gonna see July. And then he also, Seiishizo also mentioned about the big changes that's coming, version 9. I believe it's not gonna be this month. It could be, but I don't expect it because we have a collab. I don't think they're gonna do anything big during a collab. Maybe somewhere between September, August. I would assume after July though. Probably September then. Probably September if there's a huge update like version 9. Probably September. 2A probably October again. And then the SWC Grand Finals is at November, right? We're also gonna have like the graphic updates, right? Of the monsters graphics update. I believe they said that Come To Us said in the second half of the year. So that one probably close to the end of the year, maybe December, maybe I would assume. So I think that's it, guys. So expect collab announcement next week. Okay, I expect. Okay, I might be wrong. Seiishizo, of course, is closer to Come To Us. He's been casting for like SWC for the last few SWC events or something, right? So I think he might know something more than me, but I don't know. I feel like the collab announcements should be coming next week. And then the collab will go live the week after, mid-July. Okay, guys? Let's hope I'm right, because I've been like saving lots of scrolls and I'm ready for the collab. Okay? So collab very soon, sooner than you thought. Balance patch out of the month. Big update version 9, probably not another 3 months. 2A 2A, probably not another 3 months, I guess. 3-4 months. Okay? So that's it. I hope you're ready for the collab. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Bye!